tractor is one of the items that I have said many times is one of the few items that I've basically never had any buyer's remorse over, because I got so much use out of them, and they came in handy so many times, and you know, it just there was, I couldn't get anything done without it. So I always felt good about the tractors that I bought, and it's only been a couple of them. And then we were doing some work one time on a remodel that we bought, and we had rented an excavator, and it sat idle for a while on that site. So I brought it up to the farm and used it, and I cleared several acres of property just over like a 3-day weekend, and which is now a large part of where our horse barn is. So it definitely was an extremely productive machine to have up there and get stuff done. So I mean, everybody knows that if they've ever used one. I'm always, or so often, when I'm at the farm, I'm thinking, man, I wish I could get that stump out of here, or I really want to clear this, or I need to grade that, or I need to dig that, or I need to cover this up, or I want to make a new trail, and I can't. My hands are tied. Here's Daisy. She kind of agrees, right? It just seems like you need it when you need it, just like a tractor. So you think, all right, maybe you resolve yourself that, okay, life's short, and maybe I should buy one and have it sitting there. You start checking on prices, and you realize that even the tractors that you bought that you thought you were paying a lot for, which you did, I guess, but you start looking at these now and you're like, damn, this is a whole new category of spending, whatever. You know, you could always say, well, emergencies arise sometimes. Well, you need an excavator, maybe there's another hurricane. You know, at the end of the day, it's just, can you justify it? And do you want to go with the YOLO idea? Or do you just want to say, no, I'm not going to do it, and I'll do it another day? For me, I have so many aches and pains from back injuries that I don't know how much longer I'll even, I mean, working in equipment, I really enjoy it, but it just beats me to death. It causes me a lot of pain, and I don't know how much longer can I even do that. So if you keep not doing what you want to do, then you may not be able to do it, and you've never done it, which would absolutely suck. All right, you chill here, okay? Be right back. All right, we are back at Kubota. Yeah, it's like a kid in a candy store here. Kind of place to get you in trouble. All right, well, leaving Kubota. Signed on the dotted line. Machine will be here Thursday. Try to get the windows tinted and maybe have them deliver it down to me on Friday. I feel like my truck and trailer will pull it, and or my trailer will carry it, my truck will pull it. How about that? KX040-5, and that's their best selling model. It's one I've been researching. I'd like to gotten the one step up to 57, but I can't justify it. These damn things are too damn costly. But anyway, off and running on that. So 2-3 days we can get to work on that stuff. So more work. All right, come on.
There's your new beauty.
Oh man, it is sure pretty.
Everybody needs new toys.
Yeah. It's like you buy a new shovel or a new rake or something, I reckon. I reckon it's still a toy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is awesome. Oh my goodness.
The rear view camera is standard.
Oh, well, good. Well, see, we were right. That's Daisy, by the way.
Hey, puppy. Yeah. But it is, they told me it is standard in the machine.
That's great. Yeah, you know, is it unusual that like me getting the windows tinted, does everybody not worry about that? Because these things are, you're in a fishbowl.
Some people do, some I never send them direct out though, no sir.
Yeah, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Man, I hate you to bring that shiny truck down these dusty roads.
It's good.
Damn. All right, well, so machine made it. Jason did an incredibly good job on the window film, ceramic. Get some of the heat out of there. You always got to do that. Yeah, but here's an important tip. Not a lot of guys will even tint tractors or equipment of any kind because they're kind of a pain. This is a really good guy, so he did it. And most of them absolutely won't touch it unless they're brand new and not hit the dirt yet, because it's just too hard to get them cleaned up to put film on the windows. And perfectionists like him, he's not going to do it even if you say don't worry about it. He don't want his name on something shitty, and most of them are that way. But the good ones are that way. So it's done, and he was booked for 2 months and put me in between some folks, or actually did it today, I think, on Sunday. So again, just a really good guy. He's over in Chipley, and I'll post his information below and at the end of the video, so you should stick around for that. And you can look at that while you're liking and subscribing. It would be helpful. Thank you. But anyway, going to get started on this. I've got a lot of stuff that I've built up since I hadn't had an excavator up here in 2 or 3 years. Silly, but I haven't. And first off, I'm going to start getting the pad, or at least the area, somewhat graded and clear of trees for the new equipment barn that we've got happening, just to hold trailers and stuff to get them out of the sun in the rain. So we'll start on that, something easy until I get used to this machine. This is a smaller machine than I'm used to, so I hope will be, not a learning curve, but it's supposed to be very capable. So I'm gonna get started on that, get myself tuned back up and de-rustied, if that's a word. It's probably not. All right, here we go for maiden voyage. The air conditioning definitely is a good thing because it's hot as hell. Probably should study the manual a little bit, but probably won't yet. See, I will need to put a phone holder in here probably. Got a trusty manual in here that I will study. It's not this moment. That beep is loud. Somebody else made mention of that. That they wish they could turn those beeps down, and I kind of can see why. I mean, I know that's a tiny gripe, but they're kind of obnoxious. Ugh. Hurts my ears. Well, we're just going to do this the fun way, where you know absolutely nothing, and just do it anyway. Let's see, the blade is up. Yeah, we're good there. This is out. Thumb. Nope. Nope. Thought that would be the thumb. Okay, that is the thumb. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Okay. Now with this machine, I don't know if I can I can turn it immediately the way we do in the bigger machines. Maybe I can. Definitely rusty as hell, but that's all right. You know, I've got plenty of projects to do just in the short term to keep this new piece of equipment busy. So all in all, adding it to the tool shed, I feel good about it.